And welcome back to Demon Crest, guys. I am Marcus, and in this part we're gonna go to the fourth stage of the game because we're gonna have to pick up a couple of new power-ups for our Firebrand. In the last part we got the ground Gargoyle, we got the Buster and Tornado power-up, and we also had the Skull Talisman, which I have equipped right now. The Skull Talisman, last part I forgot what the hell it did, but I did a little bit of a checkup and I found out that it makes it more easily to drop fire orbs, which are basically our life restore. So if you have trouble with a stage, resort to this talisman because it will help you a lot. Oh my god, the hitbox of these freaky worms is so active. My god. Yeah, this is the flying stage of the game, as you could tell. And you could probably guess also what kind of transformation we're gonna get in this stage. Damn it. Do I have equipped the Buster Shot? No, yes, now I have it. I am nervous because, as you can see, these guys do quite some damage, and we also cannot damage them, so yeah. Oh my god, the lag. Yeah, this game looks gorgeous, but it also lags like crazy when there's too much stuff going on screen. And now we get our third bottle. I did refill the second bottle, so I hope I'm not gonna risk too much in this stage. Oh, give me... Oh my god! Give me money, thank you. So yeah, our objective in this game is basically to collect everything with Firebrand in order to get the best ending. There are basically 3 endings for this game. There's an early ending that you can get by doing all 4 stages rather quickly, just go from one end of the stage to the next without collecting too much stuff. And that's basically the most basic, easy ending to get. And then there's the second ending, which you're gonna need everything, all of the crests for, before we end up facing Phalanx. Now, this is where we should go to end the stage, but as you can see, there's a tornado here. And if we jump down, we get into a new section of the game. And we have a new stone to break here to face a new transforming Gargoyle. This is another enemy that basically it becomes recurrent a lot in this game. Oh, I know what you are. Damn it! Stay put. Are you gonna do something about as an attack or what? Oh yeah, shoot your feathers. Come on. I am nervous because, as you can see, it does two slices worth of damage, so yeah, it can become rather easy to die if we're not careful. I have an herb potion, but I want to try keep it unused for as much as I can. Especially because in the next part of the stage, there might be some other enemies that are gonna be hard to get out. Oh my god, that was so close! I was so close to eat shit at that point. Come on! Now let's see what this enemy can give us. Oh, just a life refill. Thanks, I guess. I would have preferred some money at this point. And now we get with this new section of the game. I love these rotating sprites here with the staircase. This is the perfect point to showcase the tornado power-up. Basically, this allows us to create new platform for Firebrand to climb, and they last a very short time, so it's not exactly all that good, especially against enemies.
and in a short while we're gonna get something that is gonna make that power up pretty much old news. Now let's go down here for another new talisman to get. These stages are very expensive. There is a lot of hidden stuff to explore if you're careful. And we get the crown. The crown basically allows us to collect more money. So if you're a kind of player that struggles a lot with this game and ends up buying a lot of spells, then this is I feel, the perfect talisman to use. I gotta keep it for now because it might actually be useful to collect some money along the way. But yeah, I think later I gotta switch to something else. And we also got a new a new scroll for a new spell to collect. Sorry, troll, can you please go away? Oh my god, this... If you play Ghosts and Goblins, you know these ghosts, enemies like this, end up being way more annoying than they actually need to be. And yeah, this is basic. I think I said this in the last part. This is the same Firebrand, same Gargoyle enemy that we face in Ghosts and Goblins. These two franchises are basically combined. Oh, hi, Arma. Nice to see you again, buddy. Nice to see you again, Firebrand. There shall be no mercy for you this time. Strike first, strike hard, no mercy. But I'm gonna abuse my short-range fire in order to... Oh my god, get rid of your health quicker. Hopefully I don't die, but... It does help that this game has infinite lives. It basically... Your patience is gonna be your biggest ally. Oh my god, please stay. Can you stay down here some more? Damn it! Ah, first death. At least in this part. Okay, let's try this again. Maybe I can use the herb potion if it really gets hard for me. Thankfully, we skipped the dialogue. I think that this is the second time that I die against Arma of all enemies. I probably shouldn't just spam the fire at such a close range, but what can I say? I like living on the edge. Oh my god! Yeah, I have it equipped. Let's just use it. Yeah, 5 health, we basically recovered 3 hits against this guy. More than enough to put him out of commission. If he decides to stay the hell down, come on. Oh, come on, Arma. Don't make me wait. Yeah, as you can see, these guys can be very resilient. Ooh! I forgot about this attack. The guy thinks he's a Mega Man boss or some shit. My god, this guy has a lot of health. Very stubborn, are you? For a moment I thought he was dead. Oh, come on! Finally! Can it be? My whirlwind move has been defeated! What are you? Goodbye for now, Firebrand. What am I? Your biggest nightmare I am. Now give me the crest. You have found the crest of air. With it you can morph into the air gargoyle and soar higher into the air.
So yeah, we have a new form, and we're gonna go immediately back to this place. So we're gonna see each other in a minute. And we are back, and now I can show off the air gargoyle. Now this guy, he basically can fly everywhere, and with the use of the A button, which is the button used for the headbutt, and the sprint of the ground gargoyle, he can basically rise up in the sky. And this is basically your way to explore wherever the hell you want. The only restriction is that you can't cling to walls anymore with this form, but honestly, it's a very, very small price to pay for freedom of flight. And now we can actually go and beat this boss, which is way easier to do with the air gargoyle because this guy is very weak to air attacks. So let's get going whenever the fight actually starts. This guy takes a while to wind up. Again, we have the limitation of one shot per attack that we have with the other fire modes, but yeah, just be careful, and you can abuse this attack how much you want. I love that it's basically a Guile's sonic boom. And yeah, this dude is done. It was really that easy. And with that, the fourth stage of this game is basically done. Now we have another place to go. You got the piece of fire crest known as Claw. With it you can climb up walls. Yeah, this is basically a sticky bomb that we throw at walls in order to climb over spiked walls without taking damage. And now that we got the air gargoyle, we have new stages open for us. I don't know why you have to use the air gargoyle in order to get these stages unlocked, but we have, and now I'm gonna take a very big detour here. This game is very non-linear, so you can go whichever order you want. But now that we have the air gargoyle here, we can fly up in the stage and go into a secondary route that would take us to a very powerful power-up. And the fourth of our bottles. We almost have all of them. We kinda only need one left, and I hope I can find it, because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna need all the ginseng I could possibly get my hands on whenever I get to the later portion of this game. I like this, the control is a bit weird, but after a while you kinda get used to it. And here we go. This is a section which is gonna be a bit hard to do because it's supposed to be a very late area, but we are going first here, so yeah. And I wanna kinda have a shout out to X and Shadow / Ted from Braid Scratch Commentaries, because I'm using the playthrough basically as a guide to know where I need to go and refresh my memory, so thank you a lot. It's been really helpful. This is a place where we can basically destroy a lot of stuff. But yeah, let's go over here. If you want to grind money, the best place to do it is in the first village, because you can enter and exit rather quickly. And destroying the windows can actually grant you a lot of coins, especially if you have the crown armor on, the crown talisman on. It's a breeze. Now let's break through this door. Money is gonna be really useful if you wanna take advantage of spells, especially. I don't plan on using them that much, but you do you. There really is no right or wrong way, and I can't jump high enough against this guy here. Yeah, die. Go away. There is ice physics, so be careful on how you decide to move down here. Oh my god, I got the wrong type of fire. And also be careful, because some of the enemies here can do a lot of damage if you're not careful. Kinda like two items, two notches of health per hit. Fortunately, it's not the case with these bats. But yeah, remember the boss we just fought by entering here? We gotta face his twin brother now. It's basically the same boss, but harder. Not really much to add with this fight. Can I move? Thank you. And yeah, as you can see, he does a fuck ton of damage. But he's still susceptible to the sonic boom, so yeah. Just be careful on how you move. There we go. Oh, cut it really damn close against this guy. Thankfully I got that slither of health. More. Thank you for the full refill. But really I would have loved to get something a bit more. Yeah, sorry I skipped the fight, but like I said, we basically just saw what that boss could do, so there really wasn't any use to see that fight one more time. It really has no more attacks than what we already saw, and fuck these bats! Oh my god, I can't. Ah! Yeah, as you can see, these assholes like to latch onto you. Well, this ended up going extremely poorly. Yeah, we need to reach on the upper side of this cave, because there's a very important power-up that we need to get, especially now. Because it's gonna be really helpful against the fight it's coming for us. What I failed to mention is this area is very late in the game. We're not supposed to get here for a long while, so at this very moment I'm basically just doing a self-imposed challenge in doing this shit early. But you probably already figured that out. Ah, damn it. I have to be very careful with those bats up here. Yes! Die, die, and die. Now let's open up, let's light up those candles. And with the ground gargoyle we get the third talisman of the game. The armor talisman. With this one equipped, we have basically double defense. So now things should get, I don't want to say too much easier, but at the very least we are gonna get less damage from some enemies. Oh my god. I hate this area because you have to use your fire all the time to light up the room. I can't see where I'm going. Oh great, now let's fly all the way here. The exit should be closer enough. Fuck off. You stupid bats. Yeah, don't set fire on those slimes, because they will. The fire will linger. It's like they are made of oil or on stuff like that. Let me go. Oh my god. There we go, finally the exit. I say finally, but I think this is gonna be the hardest part of the game. At least for the moment. This is our final meeting. Not really. You shall go no further. I will destroy you or die trying. Yeah, since we're doing this out of order, this is not the last time we're gonna see Arma in this game. And yeah, once again, I am afraid this fight is gonna take a long time, so be very patient with me. But his moveset keeps increasing each and every single time we face him, because he's gonna integrate more and more attacks from other enemies. Now he really likes that swooping attack, but yeah. As you can see, that laser keeps changing color, and it's gonna do a lot more damage if we're not careful. Thank you for the lift. Very generous of you. The worst part about this arena, I pressed the potion button by accident. The worst thing about these arenas is that the ice on the floor really hampers your movement. You have a lot of momentum with the ice before you actually start moving. So if you try and dodge stuff by just walking, it can be rather arduous. Is he already slightly colored red or something? I'm not really seeing it, but oh my god, that was quick. Come on. Come lower, you piece of ass. Come on screen. Lingering on this wall can actually be somewhat useful, but yeah, as always, be very careful. I'm taking a huge risk by using all these potions now. Hopefully I don't die after using all of them. And it's not doing the oh, there it is, the Sonic Boom attack. It's literally Guile's Sonic Boom, like they're not even trying to hide it. Come on, can you please come closer? Ow! Do I want to use it? Yes, I do. I'm scared of that Sonic Boom. Can you please come closer? Thank you. Ah, damn it! The tornado sucked me towards the projectile. It keeps really spamming it towards the end. Oh my god! Yeah, I'm scared because I feel that these attacks are doing like 3 points worth of health, and I'm kind of scared at this moment. Oh my god, finally! You do possess incredible power, Firebrand. My power is now yours. Let me seal it within this crest. Oh my god, that was way too long. I'm sorry, guys. But yeah, we got the best crest in the entire game, the Crest of Time. With it, you can morph into the legendary Gargoyle, and your skin shall become like iron and decrease the damage done to you by half. Combine it with the artifact, and you are basically indestructible at this point. Just amazing. And yeah, let's continue on, because we have the normal route to do in this stage. And let's equip the legendary Gargoyle. I love this design, and as you can see, we have green dots over our health bar. This basically means we got double health. And yeah, double health with an artifact that lets us decrease the damage done by half. And the attack power of this thing is ungodly. This is probably one of the best transformations you can get in this game. So yeah, don't be afraid of spamming it if you feel like it. Oh, and yeah, destroy this pile of skulls, because you might never know what's below it. Okay, this time it was only money, but you might never know when a life power-up or something is hiding. And yeah, this is the thing I like the most. This game is really not that much different from MetroidVania in terms of design. Actually, it is a Metroidvania, because you have a character that constantly gets more and more powerful as the game goes on. The progression is non-linear, and you are upgrading not only your abilities but also your health. You have a lot in this game. And it's a shame that this is basically it for the Gargoyle's Quest series. Capcom, after this point, would basically call it quits with the character, which is really a shame. I would have loved to see what a Gargoyle's Quest game could have been on other console. Can you imagine if this game got like the treatment that Mega Man X got? What possibly the possibilities of what the Capcom could have done with this series. I am shocked that some franchises really didn't get that much time in the sun in order to leave a long-lasting impression. But you know what? At times, I say this because like the what could have been aspect of it is very interesting, but at the same time, if you can live on the highest of notes, more power to you, because you might never know if you keep going long enough, you might eventually become something you really despise, and I feel that's what ended up happening with Mega Man a lot. Look, I'm not getting into the X series like right now on the channel, because I wanna get through the classic series first, but really, that series really had some lows. Mega Man always had high and lows, but I feel the lows of the classic series are nothing when you compare it to the X series. And now we have this wolf as a boss. The thing with it is that we cannot attack him while he's green. When he's green like that, he's basically invincible. So try to get out of the way as soon as possible when he is like that. But yeah, with the legendary Gargoyle, everything gets a lot easier. And we got another fire crest, the Demon Fire, the most powerful fire in the realm. I don't think we're gonna get much use out of it because, well, we have the legendary Gargoyle. And now we have basically got the most powerful transformation in the game. Everything else is gonna be a lot easier. So we have some cleanup to do in the first stage, and then we're gonna second stage, and we're basically going to finish this the normal route in this section too. So I'll see you in a minute. And we are back. We should get into the cave to get a couple of collectibles, but first there is something that we need to get down here. We should use the water gargoyle, but you know what? Might as well just do it now. Another artifact, the hand artifact. I think that this power-up is going to increase basically our attack power, if I remember correctly. So yeah, if we really want to get down and dirty with all of the bosses in this game, just go with that. You're gonna be done in a breeze. And now we are gonna cut back a little bit again because we have to get inside this cave. And here we are with the first item that we need to collect. Another scroll for us, and maybe later if I farm enough money, I'll try to show off some of the magic in this game. I just kind of don't use it that much. But yeah, once we are done with this section, there is another thing that we need to get down here. And we are back, and now we have to get right beside on the other side of this wall to get another life power up. We finally complete at least one life bar of this thing. The best we can get is 20, and now we're just gonna have to warp right out of here. And we are back out of the cave, so now we can continue to explore the stage and basically get done with the what's supposed to be the normal route. This boss we're about to face, it's supposed to be the second boss you face in the entire game. So yeah, this is gonna be kind of a curb stomp by our part, because we got not only we got so much health, but we also got so much power. Another piece of health waiting for us down here. So yeah, really, this is the best and worst part of this type of games. If you really want a challenge, you really have to restrain yourself. Otherwise, yeah, you kind of get up a big wall at the beginning, but then right after that, especially if you try to sequence break, everything gets a lot easier. I want to break that thing down there. Maybe there's nothing, but you might never know. Yeah, it was nothing, but at least now I'm sure it was nothing. Always break everything in your path. Nice reward from some health, but unfortunately I don't really need it at this moment. Let me go! Here we go. How many other tombs do we need to destroy in this graveyard that was the last one? And say hello to the second boss of the game. I remember that time when this freaking pile of bones actually gave me trouble. He is susceptible to the ground gargoyle, but honestly I'm just gonna go with yeah, like that. It really took no effort in the slightest. And we also got another piece of art for us. Yes, we only need 8 in order to get our max health bar, but we're gonna see if we can manage to do that in the next part of Demon Crest. I am Marcus, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care of yourself, guys.